It's silly and I love it. Hi there everybody, my name's Ash from Well Played, and guess what? Mortal Kombat 1 has been shown off, displayed, absolutely slathered upon my greasy eyeballs at Summer Games Fest. Thank you, Papa Jeff and Ed Boon. They showed off exactly what to expect from the gameplay, and it was neat. It looked super cool, it was gory, it was over the top, it was a new Mortal Kombat game. But in the post-release period from that little piece of information, there has been revelations of super neat things just making its way across the internet, and I have been dedicated to digging up those tasty worms because, some of them are so neat. So what I'd like to do with you today is go over some of the neat things I found and show you my top 4 awesome things that weren't in the showcase, or at least weren't spotlighted and are worth praising. Oh my gosh.
Okay, let's go back to 1 here.
First thing that was pretty neat, and it was shown on stage, but I think a lot of people might not have noticed because Ed was talking or because it was just sort of a quick show off thing, but the transition from character select to the actual fight. It's done as a seamless thing where basically you will select your characters, they will come together in a clash, they might talk some mad shit, have a bit of banter, you know, a little bit of the banter.
Your actions cost lives, Bihan.
They were in the Lin Kuei's best interests.
And then you're in the fight, ready to go. It's absolutely incredible, and it's a really neat showcase of the technology that's available with rapid loading. The second thing that's really cool, they have amended how teabagging works. And for people out there who don't understand, a lot of people, they just spam the down button, they go up and down. And
I'm gonna teabag this guy for his offensive name.
that's how you disrespect your opponent. And I don't really have a comment on it. If you're the kind of person who wants to do that, that's probably part of your mind game, that's fine. And if you're the kind of person who gets upset by that, I don't know what to say. It just happens. But you might like this. What they've done in Mortal Kombat 1 is they've actually turned it into a proper mechanic. So basically, from what I can understand, if you look at the move input here for Sub-Zero, if you spam the living Christ out of the down button, it actually activates a taunt. It very clearly says taunts. So the cool thing about this is basically it is two-pronged. 1, teabagging is now an actual mechanic. As in, you will go into a locked animation to talk your shit to the opponent. Secondly, they've commit to doing an animation that is them trying to trash talk you, and that's your opportunity to strike. I know for couch co-op, me and my mates are probably going to actually have dedicated taunt breaks in the middle of the game because why not? And some of them might be really cool and characterful because Kano's probably going to call you a prick or something. Sounds good.
Enough!
Number 3, your cameo fighters can do fatalities.
Fatality.
So one of the awesome things about Mortal Kombat 1 is its big hook is that now the way that the actual gameplay works is that you can equip an extra dude or dudette to come in and help you during the fight. You get single button prompts that make them come in and do abilities, a little bit like assists from previous games, but they're not specifically a character with a health bar that does things. They're a guest, they come in, they do their thing and they leave. They actually have full billing to show up during your intro, and at the win screen they're there taking the glory. And not just that, at the end of a fight, your offsider, the labourer that you've brought in to help you win the fight, why not just pass the reins over them to paste your opponent? Come on. Awesome. And last but not least, interestingly, Ed Boon has actually come out and said that Mortal Kombat 1 won't have a crypt. So for people who might not be familiar with the Mortal Kombat series, or at least some of the more recent ones, the crypt was basically a neat sort of side area thing where, like, if you want to unlock cool stuff like extra fatalities or outfits for people or concept art, what they did is they put in sort of an area that you would explore. In Mortal Kombat 11, it was a full-blown puzzle area. Ed Boon's come out and said that the crypt will not return in Mortal Kombat 1, meaning that they have a different way for you to unlock your goodies. I hope that it's something as engaging and as interesting as the crypt, because the crypt in Mortal Kombat 11 was really, really neat, seriously, like, really interesting. I also hope that this isn't sort of coming on the back of some kind of scary unlock stuff by in-game currency shop kind of thing, because what a lot of people do forget, Mortal Kombat 11 launched with an absolutely disgusting store. They amended how it worked really quickly, but I'm hoping that whatever replaces the crypt is just as engaging and bloody and awesome as the Mortal Kombat 11 one, but we'll see. Because obviously all this information is just coming out from people who've had hands-on experiences with the game, and it looks like they're having a good time. So until next time, these have been my 4 awesome things that I've discovered in the post-release period of Summer Games Fest, and if you're keen on Mortal Kombat 1 news and stuff, please keep your eyes locked to well-play.com.au and look for me, because I will be gushing.
Finish him.